Let's resin, let's fun. Hi everyone, welcome to today's crafting session. If you're into making squishy toys with flex rubber, you're in the right place. Today we're going to dive into some common problems that you may have encountered, and we'll show you how to fix them, from choosing the right molds to fixing those little imperfections. So if you're ready to up your crafting game, let's get started. What molds work best with flex rubber? Let's kick things off with a quick comparison between handmade molds and factory-made molds. Here's the finished product I made earlier. First up, let's look at the demolding process with a handmade mold. Flex rubber comes out super easy with handmade molds because they're thick and stable. These molds are durable and they won't get wrecked during demolding. If you're making your own mold, I recommend using 10 to 15A silicone for smooth demolding. Now let's take a look at the factory-made mold. While they work fine for the first casting, you'll notice that the polished surface inside the mold starts to degrade. This is due to a chemical reaction between the mold and the flex rubber. By the second use, the mold begins to deform. And by the third use, the mold starts to lose its details. So if you want your molds to last longer and give you the best results, we really recommend going with handmade molds. What mold shapes work best with flex rubber? Number 1, three-dimensional designs with clear contours. The mold shape should be three-dimensional and have well-defined contours. Shallow or faint lines make it difficult to fill colors in local details and can lead to issues like overflow and blur details in the final product. Number 2, the mold should be thick enough to hold its shape. The mold should be at least 1.2 inches, about 3 centimeters thick. This helps keep the finished squishy project from tearing when you demold it. Number 3, avoid molds with deep or tiny details. Molds with really deep or tiny thin details, like some animal molds with claws or tentacles, can be tricky. They're more likely to tear during demolding, so keep that in mind. Why do we get bubbles in the finished squishies? Most of the time, bubbles happen because of all the coloring steps involved with flex rubber, and it's super easy to trap air when mixing. It's recommended to use the bubble remover machine, which ensures a smoother finish. If you don't have this machine, you can put the silicone rubber in a cold spot, like the fridge. The cold slows down the curing process, giving the bubbles more time to rise to the surface and escape before the rubber sets. Use these tricks, and you'll have a much smoother finish on your squishy creations. Why did the joints disconnect on my finished squishy? To make demolding easier, we often applied Vaseline to the inside of the mold. However, if Vaseline accidentally gets into areas that have already cured, it can prevent the silicone from bonding properly during the next pour, leading to disconnections. It can also happen if you wait too long between layers. It's important to pour the next layer within 2 days. If the interval is too long, oils from the cured silicone can rise to the surface, creating an anti-stick effect similar to Vaseline. This prevents the new layer from adhering properly to the cured layer, resulting in a disconnection. If a disconnection occurs, don't worry. Just clean the non-sticky part with soapy water. Then mix up some fresh flex rubber and apply it to the spot where it's disconnected to bond it together. Here's a quick recap. You can take a screenshot to get the main point. And that's all for today. I hope these tips help you out on your flex rubber crafting journey. If you run into any issues or have any questions, drop a comment below and we'll help you out. Got any ideas for future content? Let me know what you want to see next. If this video hits 3,000 views within 2 weeks, we'll pick a lucky winner from the comments to win a free 16-ounce flex rubber kit. And don't forget to like, comment, and share to boost your chances. Thanks for watching, everyone, and keep those creative ideas flowing. Happy crafting, and see you next time. Bye!